round of 16, best of 5, Lynx versus Roadrunner. We have Desert Void as the neutral map, and we already have something to talk about in Atoll picked for Roadrunner, which probably won't be that common. I don't expect many water play this tournament. Bedouins, one of the well-known maps. We have Desert Paradise and Danakill, two of the newer maps introduced with this tournament that I wasn't really familiar with before this. So already a little bit of differences in the draft. Both players chose to first pick Persians. That's a simultaneous pick. Alright, is there anything that sticks out for you in this draft? Like, first of all, whose draft do you like more? And does any of the drafts already tell you a little bit about the players?
Yeah, that will be very quick, but entering this set, I was really hoping I would get Ghostwriter. I've been casting him quite a bit lately, and I actually enjoy a lot casting his games. And player 2, big Ghostwriter vibes. Picking Atoll and Bedouins, and like banning Dravidians, Cumans, okay, Cumans maybe for Chris, but then Khmer and Vikings. Like, all of these hints are telling me Ghostwriter big times.
I mean, Ghostwriter on his player card, he has Vikings and he has Khmer, I think, as his favorite civ, so you might be right about that. I think, if I don't misremember, I think in TCC2 he also picked a lot of Northern Crossings. I think he liked that map, and I think Atoll is maybe the closest to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe. So Ghostwriter for Roadrunner is something that I would heavily agree with, to be honest. It very much looks like a Ghostwriter draft to me. But we have been a little bit too quickly on judging these before.
we should be careful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for Lynx, I'm not so sure. There's a lot of civs that I've seen the name Huggy in the chat, but I mean,
he wouldn't.
Yeah, I could see that, honestly. With Portuguese, he likes to play them. Malian, he likes to play them. An early Bengalis pick is fairly interesting. I'm not sure who would do such a thing. Maybe a little bit of
he would do. No, so Huggy values Bengalis quite highly as well. Okay. Though Ghostwriter does raise a good point, he probably wouldn't ban Dry River as first map. Maybe as the second or third, because you're still trying to hide your identity or something like that. But except if he's going for the big brain move of really going all the way to hide his identity, I do agree. I don't think he would ban Dry River that early. However, you know what this draft actually reminds me of?
The left one for Lynx?
Yeah, for Lynx, I am thinking superhero. Look at the maps. Desert Paradise with the middle that can be kind of closed and has 3 relics and a lot of gold and stuff, and you can kind of wall the sides. And then Danakill, the kind of closed but clownish map. And then we have, Persians, whatever. Then Bengalis, Malians, Portuguese, Georgians. I think those would be superhero civs. Berbers, I don't know, but... for Bedouins, I guess.
Couple of speculations already, so we do have our tendencies. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first cast set of the Secret Desert Cup. We are starting a little bit late. 2 minutes already have been passed because there was a little restore. Make of that whatever you want. We are on Desert Paradise, a very open map. Like, there's not really much to see. There's basically 2 bases with a couple of wood lines, couple of stones and golds on the outskirts, but not really a lot else to talk about. In the blue, in the south, we have Lynx. We have our cat with the Malians. Very, very good aggressive early game civilization, of course. And in the north, we have, in the green, maybe something to hint at as well, we have a Roadrunner with the Khmer. Both civilizations very, very much the early game powerhouses with great economy, great early game unit choices, and which civs do you prefer most for this map?
Honestly, this map, Desert Void, is maybe one of the maps I'm the most looking forward to because of all the cooking you can do on it. I think you can do some crazy FC shenanigans, or you can do some crazy feudal age shenanigans. Maybe some forward tower rushes, but there are so many wood lines. We can actually already see that the gold from Lynx and the stone, like everything is forward except for the berries for Lynx, whereas Roadrunner has actually very safe gold and stone in that corner. So maybe Lynx will have to play feudal age, even though I'm still wondering if Lynx is indeed a superhero. I would have expected an FC Beto or something of the kind, but with this stone, I don't think it's.
Oh, that is interesting, because playing FC on this map can be very, very good, but it can also be very, very risky. You do have 3 boars, but you don't have any deer, so depending on how well you can push deer, and depending on how your resources spawn, like it might be harder or easier to wall. And I think this map isn't solved, especially in like lower to mid elos. No. Maybe it's different for pro play. One thing I want to touch on this map you start with these starting huts, and I think you spawn with 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, which do give you bonus population upon spawn, so you technically don't need to build your 2 starting houses. However, Roadrunner decided to build them anyway. Maybe that's just a habit, or maybe that hints towards him not being that familiar with the map. That's the one of the 2 things, or he decided he just likes to build the 2 houses anyway. Because if you do, you basically don't have to build houses until like Castle Age.
Yeah. Lynx is going up to Feudal Age now. And can you jump into the huts, the army tents?
The army tents? Sorry, what did you ask?
Can the Khmer villagers jump into them?
I don't think they can. No, I don't think that they can jump into those. Although I might be proven wrong, I have not tested this whatsoever. Both players making their way up to Feudal Age. The Khmer player a little bit behind by 1 villager. That might be intentional,
and
might not be.
Chose to go for a forward wood line. I'm super surprised by that, but maybe it's because it's where the gold is, and so he wants to protect this area anyway. So he's
that's what I would like to do. I usually try to go for the woodline and gold, and because then you only have to worry about 1 spot, right? Like you only have to defend this. A little bit of a quick wall attempt here. Interesting.
Mining camp popping up or not? No, in the end not. Some walls. It's gonna be, I think, scouts v scouts. Frankly, I don't think we're gonna see any crazy.
That would make a lot of sense. I think map control is very important on this map. So
on one hand, yeah. On the other hand, I would say that this map is very easy to wall. By the way, Roadrunner just missed two goats at the back of his base, but he might find them now. So let's see.
He's just circling back for them. He probably knows that they're there. He also has a little bit of gold left to find. So Lynx is up to the Feudal Age. We are dropping that expected stable, as you mentioned. We are already going for 1 spearman. Very, very good play. There's always 1 starting scout on the map, so pro players always tell you 1 spear, it doesn't hurt. On the other side, we have a little bit of a scout fight, and that's another quick gate attempt, so we see a lot of this, actually.
That doesn't feel like Ghostwriter. Oscar for Ghostwriter. For Roadrunner, sorry.
I mean, yeah, I know he likes Khmer. He maybe likes the gates too.
So Lorray just say, don't like the Mayan scout opening. However, against the Khmer, you usually want to go for scouts because the Khmer, they want to skip the barracks, and you punish that by going for scouts because they don't 100%. Have the spears then.
I would 100%
so I do like
agree
that.
With that. There is a
there's
a range going up for Roadrunner, kind of in the back, so he wants to hide it.
Yeah, hidden. So. Interesting moves. Gate, no. First villager, we're gonna see the first micro of the game. It's a bit slow. Okay, no, it was fine. This weak villager has to go home now. Come on, a bit of idle time here.
So there's 2 ways, in my opinion, there's 2 ways to approach this as the Malians. Either you go stable and wall up and go Castle Age and take it from there, or you just add a range and go more heavily on Feudal Age. Because this map looks easy to wall, but because of the distance between the woodlands, it's actually a lot of commitment. I've played this map myself. It is really not as easy to wall as it looks. We are trying to get the walls out. Oh, that's going to be very, very close, and we are.
Dang, the timing, always the timing.
Yeah, and this spear is the entire difference maker here. Okay, if we jump on it, okay, that's fine, but I think we lost a villager. Did we lose a villager? Let me see. Yes, we did.
In the end, very much fine. Very much fine. KD 1-1. No eco KD. No idle TC time, mostly. So so far good stuff, no, no mistake.
Time, but
yeah, as always. And the archery range, okay, only now going for skirmishes though. I'm not sure about going for skirmishes like that. You haven't seen any range. I mean, maybe from Malians you could expect that because they have a very strong expo into chip university into very fast ballistics timing. So maybe you can be scared of that. But blindly like that, I don't really like it. And if you want to go on the offensive, well, the map is actually quite big, and skirmishes are not great at offense. So
that is kind of true. I mean, I don't have the information, but this game might be played on this heavy skirm meta on the previous patch, so people might just default to that anyway. And look at this; it actually takes a lot. You need villagers on both sides. You're still open left and right. Like it's not as easy to wall this as you might think. Roadrunner was looking to retaliate a little bit with the scouts. I do agree that I'm not quite sure what these skirms are for. Maybe we were just expecting a range to go up at some point. So we took that precaution. But as long as we don't see archers, I don't think we should produce any more than this. This is not.
You know what? For Roadrunner, I'm a bit sad about two things. He didn't really properly scout any potential range follow-up. So like he hasn't scouted his opponent at all actually, and also he has chosen to stick to this very forward gold. Whereas like I think he has scouted one back gold. Like it's so much safer.
We did add some skirmishers. No, that's the skirmishers for green. So I'm not quite sure what this is for. If you go both units, you should probably try to go forward now. You should behave. I mean, as long as we don't have spears ourselves, like spears and scouts will just purely dominate the green army here. And that's exactly what you talked about. Like the Khmer weakness of not having the spears might just come into play. And I think Lynx is realizing that, and he's now capitalizing. And this one spear makes the entire difference.
Roadrunner has to escape with the scouts. No, Lynx is not committing. Interesting. Well, but he's not producing any more scouts. Has a lot of villagers in queue. Who does that? Well, Superhero does that. Superhero, very, very low idle TC time. That's actually what fooled me in the previous Sedan Cup.
That's true.
Yeah, no.
That is true. And both players actually for the feudal fighting and walling.
That only. Dang.
It's not a lot of idle time for both players, so it might be Superhero versus Ghost Rider. We might have caught them already, or we're just completely wrong. Who knows?
I'm not so sure about Ghost Rider because like of the quick roll attempts. I don't think it's something Ghost Rider would do at all.
But who would? Who would do the quick gates?
Dino actually.
Dino
twice in time. Yeah.
I know that I would, like, I always try to do such things, but maybe I am playing, you know, who knows, there's a wildcard.
Oh, it's true, there's a wildcard. I have to keep... Oh, for the wildcard, by the way, I'm thinking it could be Genoese Crossbowman or Spaz. Those would be my two guesses.
I mean, those are two names that were heavily thrown around for the wildcard just by elo and popularity.
That's why, yeah, for sure.
I mean, one of them might be you, and you might be, like, outsmarting people now, you might just play the mind game. We do mix in a little bit of archers now. Not really. Oh, we did commit to fletching for Roadrunner here, so...
yeah, I'm seeing a lot of commitment from Roadrunner, but not giving value at the moment. The scouts...
Yeah, not really,
they've defended, but not... Is there a hole?
Oh, it looked like a hole for a second there, yeah, that was
I didn't
really
see that
tough.
tree. So... You did say that the skipping the barracks can actually be a weakness for Khmer, but they can make up for that if they go for stable into very fast archers. The archer transition, in my opinion, was a bit delayed. However, we're getting onto archers now.
You know, one thing that I'm spotting here, this frequent house walling behind your walls, we see it in the entirety of Roadrunner space. We see it at both of the sides, we see it towards the front. That's something, when I watch Dino... Already. When I watch Dino on stream, he always does this.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, did you look at that? The villager hopping in and out of the house?
Oh, that was very good. Unfortunately, I missed it, but I can imagine what happened here.
Yeah, he hopped into the house, then out to make the house.
Oh, that is great.
That was a nice quick roll.
That is great. And here are your scouts. Someone with low APA might get punished. No, we are pulling back. There's still spearmen around for blue. This spearman just barely living. We might just take this out for now. Oh no! the exact wrong scout. I think every single one of these scouts could have taken a hit, but not this one.
That's so fine, bro.
Yeah, so Lynx is about to hit Castle Age, and Castle Age is the age where Malians thrive. That's where they can do everything they want to.
But the X-Bows are still not on the field, and it's only 6. The Archers follow-up has been very late, and I'm wondering, maybe even though it's Malians, maybe we should have gone for CA instead. Like you can reuse the mobility here, and you didn't remass the Archers in Feudal Age, so might as well go for CA.
We do see the fast ballistics, which is very typical for the Malians. I mean, we do see the University. Let's see if we are going to pick up ballistics after we are, and that's a siege workshop, 100%.
Forward villager indeed. Has to be a forward siege workshop.
We do see the scout engagement. The armor is not just in yet for Roadrunner. Armor is now kicking in for him.
Yeah. But Bloodlines against no Bloodlines still.
Bloodlines is in here. Bloodlines is not in for blue, so the scouts for green are much
good pick up for Roadrunner.
But the thing is, against Castle Age crossbows, which with Bodkin, I don't think you. This is the classic.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Yes, this is the classic.
Still not in, but about to get clicked. Here we go.
Yeah, and this is a fight. No, we have to pull back. Roadrunner, you're going to lose your entire army if we don't pull back. Ballistics isn't in yet, so these scouts survive a nice split attempt here.
It's still Roadrunner with only the forward wood lines, and he's getting punished already for that. At least the house reinforcements of the walls are paying off, even though there are still some single palisade walls to the side of this gold. But Lynx is not going for that. Well, here he's gonna have a siege workshop. Careful not to get it sniped by these scouts.
So, this is the typical Malian 2-unit composition of a forward siege workshop. This is very hard to defend if you're prepared, but Roadrunner has a little bit of an army himself. The problem is we have, the scouts are there a little bit out of position. We do have crossbows and scouts versus crossbows and scouts. I wonder if one of the players might decide to, there's not enough scouts left for light cav. We are going for some knights, which is typical for the Khmer player. This game is still very, very even, but it looks like Lynx will have the better initiative, and this gold, if that can be pressured, that's gonna be big problems for...
We still have the way better map for Roadrunner, so the back minerals could come in very handy if this push gets too scary. However, we're gonna go for the knight defense, and I think the knights will be... With bloodlines and the first armor and forging, they could... No, why did we eject them? No, you could have kept them in the stable, I think. Oh, it would have been better to just jump out and try to snipe the Mangalore and then go away.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was trying to mess with more, I don't know.
I have to agree that Roadrunner is also giving off some dino vibes. But it has also been a bit too clean. Sorry, Gino, but it has been a bit too clean.
I mean, look at Lynx. Until now, he had 0 seconds. We're only at 3 seconds of idle time. With all this forward pressure, that is impressive. That is impressive. The stable is going to go down here, and the villager difference comes solely from the idle time here. There's nothing else. We do see a monk. We do see both players extending towards some... towards a little bit of gold outside on the outside, and we do see... Oh, this is a little bit... I'm not sure if you should ever place a forward TC if there's 2 mangonels on your face. I'm not so sure.
Now we have to engage with the crossbowman to push that away, but fortunately the TC actually pops up at a good time. We still lost, 3 wheels, but it's fine in the end, I think. I just think that this, building this TC here, when, again, you have the minerals at the back already, is just giving a very good target for the opponent to hit.
Yeah, and it's not like he didn't see the mangonels or the army before, you know, he saw the mangonels and he decided, maybe that's the reason he went for the TC, to have a little bit more safety, but I agree, it does also give your opponent a little bit of a target. Roadrunner is massing a lot of crossbows here though, the same goes for Lynx.
And he's going for +2 armor with only 2 knights and no stable.
Only 2 knights, yeah, that's...
This feels like Dino.
Yeah, but that's also something that Ghost Rider would do. So it's just one of the two, maybe. Oh, but the mangonels are out of position. Do we get a chance? This is good.
Okay,
this is good. I like this.
But it's actually perfect for Lynx. Well, not perfect anymore. 2 knights for 1 mangonel is a fine snipe, and now we're gonna with ballistics again. We're gonna get a lot of kills in. Yeah, no. This was a super good fight for Lynx. Look at the military. It's way better for Lynx, and we finally have the defensive workshop. Let's go.
No, that went up a couple of minutes ago. Oh, we have to look.
Well,
we have to look, and we are looking at the right second. Okay.
The defensive mangle then. Well, booming wise, I mean, we're still super far ahead, and actually Lynx is floating a shit ton of wood.
I mean,
he's just noticed and he's replenishing his farm, so the economy from Lynx should start pulling ahead pretty quickly now with the
yeah, I
30
think
as
he
well.
just dropped 10 farms or so.
Also
He's also
Rolex.
going for a second to see on the outside. We do see monks on the map who are eager to collect those relics with forward pressure with only 30 seconds of idle
good snipe
time
at the mango now.
behind
Nice.
all of this.
Are there only 4 relics on the map?
There should be, yeah, I should know this right away, but let me check. How many relics do we already have? We have 1 in the monastery, we have 1 to the left, which is about to be collected, we have 1 to the right, and... Is there only 3 relics?
One blue monk coming back.
Oh yeah, there's one blue monk. I mean, just now coming back, yeah. Yeah, I might have to check. I should have put it in the handbook somewhere, so...
No, I mean, it's up to the players to know that.
Yes, exactly. Not to the tournament host, you know.
No.
It's not like I chose the maps. Okay, we are kind of stabilizing for the Khmer here. Both players on 3TC, both players with a lot of army, a lot of mangonels on the field, so this is still up for grabs for both players. Blue's score, however, is just skyrocketing at this.
The KD is super good. Yes. He has a great army. However, one thing is, which late game do you prefer? And especially when you went for mass crossbows with Malians, they do get fully upgraded arbalisters, except for Bracer.
Yeah, Bracer's the big thing. Bracer's the big one, yeah. Oh, these mangonel shots! Oh, we are trying to micro with this. No, we could lose everything here. He's played such a clean game until this point.
Oh, I mean, we won't have to bother about the scalability of Malian crossbows anymore.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Like that.
Oh, this was a very brave move, and this mangonel is still alive. It's going to get repaired.
Okay. It's still a very good shot on the green crossbows, but it's a very good cleanup for green. And I think it was a gift from blue rather than the green.
I mean, maybe blue just wants to trade and like now transitioning into cavalry. But the thing is, 27 farms with 3 TCs, and the food count isn't that high. We are going for the upgrades now. If this is enough, I don't know, we definitely have to be careful. The score is almost equalized at this point.
And for the first time in the game, Lynx is gonna be the one under pressure.
Yeah, 100%.
Actually, look at the scouting from green so far.
I'm gonna have to do that, yeah. Check. Oh yeah, he only sees basically what's happening.
Yeah, it has been a very defensive play.
Yes. Okay, we see another 2 knights, no 4 knights on the field now. And now... Like, it's almost like these players just switched position. Now suddenly there's like crossbows and mangonels on Lynx's TCs. You talked about the late game. I think this is a very equalized late game. I do give the edge to Khmer economy, but Malians probably with the better choice of unit maybe? Like, both civilizations don't have the best late game in my opinion. But what do I know?
Yeah. I agree, and I don't know how... So Khmer will get the crazy scorpions that could be hard to counter, but we get siege onagers without siege engineers. But I'm not sure we're gonna see siege onagers here.
I doubt we don't even see Imperial Age for any player. Roadrunner is closer to clicking up. Lynx might counteract that
far away from that. But Lynx has stopped. Look at the idle TC time. It was super clean so far, and for some reason we. Okay,
I mean, that's because now we're pressured, right? Like now suddenly the attention is in our base,
Probably.
we have to kind of defend. And yeah. Suddenly I prefer Roadrunner's position. Like that one fight in the middle was just so crucial.
Yeah, it really turned the game, and I think
we're losing even more crossbows on the northern TC here for Lynx. We're just throwing it away. He probably didn't know that the TC existed in the first place and just went under it.
It was a good move by Lynx to try to ride with the extra army he had.
Oh, look, to the right. We are... The low HP scout is defending the relic.
Who would do that?
That's not something that every player would think of. Oh, we are diving on the crossbows. There are mangonels. The mangonels is getting sniped by the cavalry.
Yet. No, we do.
But this is a complete clear up for Lynx again.
No way. How did that happen? We had... Oh, just because of the mangonel?
Maybe.
Dang, it really caught us off guard. Maybe we needed to have like 2 knights.
And the game is reset again, and we are up to Imperial Age.
And it's crazy because like it's just before Roadrunner hits Imp with a big mass of X-bows and into Arbalistas, but now it's gonna be only 12 X-bows. Way less scary. Way less scary.
I mean, yeah, the problem we are still facing is that Lynx now has to castle Age all in this. He does have the army count to do so. We have more than double the army now. We have exactly double the army now.
Might snowball it, frankly.
I
think that might be very good.
I think this Imperial Age is... we have so many resources. Look at the eco count for Roadrunner.
yeah.
We have to put that on the field, otherwise we're going to die to castle Age all in.
You use a bit of market. Do you have the market? You have the market.
Market should have gone up in the back. Yes, I saw it here.
Yeah.
And this is still... oh, this is such a tense game. We have to find the magma shots.
Yeah, this is super close still. Castle Age all in against faster Imperial Age with only few X-bows. And actually the second range could be taken down soon by a ram. That's crazy.
So we did hit Imperial Age.
Ministry.
Do we really pick up Heavy Plow? Do we really pick up Heavy Plow if our opponent has reached Imperial Age and we're far away? I'm not so sure about this Heavy Plow though. And
I mean, you can raid the shit out of the opponent now. It's fully open from the north.
I mean, he does have TCs everywhere. There's no castle on the map yet.
Yeah, but just raiding will be enough. And actually, Roadrunner with this army cannot venture, like cannot go forward and has no castle as well. We didn't mention that, but very low amount of stone on this map and very exposed. So no castle on the map, so meaning no bombard cannon for Khmer and no trebs. So actually, Roadrunner is in Imp, but
yeah, what's he going to do? We're going for everything apparently. We are going for Cavalier, we're going for armor, we're going for Arbalest, we are going for chemistry. Can we... I mean, these upgrades sound nice on paper, but we have to apply them to some army, and we don't have an army right now. There's a couple of crossbows, soon to be Arbalest with chemistry, so that's something. But the mobility aspect for now is completely on Lynx's side. The only thing Roadrunner has is Imperial Age.
The army counts. We have the technology lead for Roadrunner, but not the army. 13 Arbalistas, and we're actually losing the forward ranges and all. We still have the ones at the back, actually. It's
yes,
fine.
Great awareness. We are switching into, I don't know... Pikes, I guess?
Yeah, barracks it's gonna be Arbalistas, Cavaliers, and Pikemen. Or maybe, what do I know? Maybe longswords.
Roadrunner has all the necessary techs. Like, he's completely teched out in terms of, like, necessary upgrades. I mean, not completely. Oh, that's the first castle. And this might be a little bit of a desperation move, because we do realize that there's a time window, right? Like, we are...
It's crazy from Lynx to attempt that against someone who is in Imp, and we're still very far away from Imp for Lynx, and we're doing that against someone who is not Imp.
Come on, a little bit of kiting here. No, don't let them freely hit you. And these knights should be on the crossbows. They're just randomly hitting builds and the TC. The castle goes up, and this is just a mess.
But the castle is super dangerous now.
It denies gold, it denies 2 farms for now, which isn't the biggest deal. I think we're still fine.
23 spearmen. Let's go.
But behind this,
but no stone.
Lynx has a lot of economy, and the Imperial Age hasn't paid off.
And he's getting the 4th relic as well, Lynx is. Which could be huge.
That's gonna seal the deal in a game like this. Those relics...
I think the Lynx made it, like, a great decision making. I think it's gonna be over soon. I mean, we still have a lot of resources.
Like, we have 3 to Cs and we are Khmer, but we're getting raided all over the map. This forward castle is huge. 3 rams, I agree.
Spearmen are stabilizing though. In the north, we're trying to get onto the stone, but we cannot. Again, the raids, they are crazy. We really need the pikeman upgrade. I don't know why we didn't pick... Oh, GG is cold. Dang.
Okay, and I think we might have a different candidate for Lynx. Look at the APM.
Oh. Okay, I don't think this is superhero anymore.
Look at this APM, and I wish we didn't see the APM, because that's a little too much of a giveaway.
Yeah.
Is this Megafish? It might be. Like, there wasn't a lot of idle time early, especially. I do know he likes to play aggressive in Castle Age.
He likes his X-bows. Yeah.
It might have been. I mean, a couple of I mean,
could see Megafish, yeah.
I'm not going to look at the APM spikes. I'm just simply not going to look there
No,
because I don't want to see this. This is too much information for me already. 72 isn't him. Yeah, but who else is that fast? I know Maxi is fast, but like Maxi,
No, this isn't Maxi.
This wasn't Maxi, you know. Like you can just tell. Okay, interesting.
I was really thinking about superhero, but indeed the APM is. I mean, I don't think superhero has this kind of APM, right? But the very low idle amount of idle TC time for Lynx, I think should be the biggest seller here.
That is kind of true, but who else has? Like, do you know what APM Biscuits has?
No,
you don't.
I don't look at APM. He's.
I mean, for sure there are people who know.
Well, let me check at the player list. Actually, I should have this one always under my eyes. Arbase. Oh, could it be Arbase? I don't know if Arbase has high APM. Maybe you know better.
60-ish on average, I think. Okay, yeah, maybe.
That could be Arbase because it was also like pretty clean. I think Arbase. I'm gonna jump back to the top of the case.
No. I know Arbase, and I know Arbase. I don't think Arbase has that much APM. I think he's like 40-50-ish every time I played him. So I don't think so. Okay. I mean, this is not
Lynx
the only game to judge by.
Lynx did pick Horskolar, which is a big Arbase tail usually.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird to pick up Heavy Plow when your opponent's Imperial Age.
If you're going all in, I mean, I think at some point Lynx was actually with this very forward castle against someone who is in Imp, and I mean, for all he knew, Roadrunner could have had the stone to make a counter castle and trap down this castle. So this forward castle for me was really a show of confidence from Lynx. So I think Lynx was feeling very confident. He just had to castle age all in. He did that. He raided the opponent to death, and I think he knew he was in the driver's seat. And that's when you pick up Heavy Plow.
Spaz has a great point to make. If there's a wildcard who's playing in this, what wildcard would have a high APM?
That's a very good point.
I'm known for high APMs, you know, so wouldn't put it past me. Same goes for low idle time. That's something people say about me too. Maybe I'm just casting myself here.
And then in the end, what do we think about player 2?
Roadrunner?
Yeah.
For me, for me, Roadrunner had vibes of either Ghost Rider or Dino. But the problem is, if they are up against someone like Megafish or Biscuits, it's very hard to be yourself because your opponent's just so strong. So, yeah, still, I think those are the names that I'm looking at for this one. Welcome back to the second game of the round of 16 matchup. We are on a map that I expected to not see that much of play. I'm getting corrected here already. Yeah. We have, towards the left, we have Lynx, the victor of the first game, with the Berbers. Berbers, a civilization that I find very underrated on maps like this, on water maps, especially if there's a connection between the two players, because they do have faster ships, they also have great how do you call it, land pressure from Castle Age forward, so they are flexible a lot. On the other hand, we have the Vikings, a civ a little bit more tailored towards the pure water approach in the red for Roadrunner, so we did change our color from green to red.
Yeah.
So
I was about to point that out. I don't think the colors mean anything. Like for instance, myself in the previous edition in HICC, I used a random number generator to choose my color every time.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean.
Arbase is asking who would pick Berbers here. I know that you could pick Berbers because I know you considered them for some other games you played. So. Also, Arbase, you told me you wouldn't be watching. Now you're in chat. Like, what is this?
Hey, he can be in chat without watching. What do you mean?
That is true. Yeah, he can just.
Again, Roadrunner with the forward lumber cap.
Okay, there's one thing I didn't pay attention to. Roadrunner does not put more than 5 villagers on food.
Oh, it's
on his water build. I didn't see the beginning.
I don't remember if Ghost Rider does that.
Okay, huge giveaway. This was played on the new patch.
Yeah, I just saw that as well. I just
Killed
saw
the
that as
boar
well.
with the TC.
Then why are we struggling with the CAD rakes? Actually, they're great. It's very smooth for me.
We didn't. I just wanted to make sure that we can cast everything. And
I mean,
both me
great.
and Sokol didn't know by heart which games were played when.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to make sure, because if right now I don't have a rec, then the whole stream is kind of
sure.
done.
And look at that, it's gonna be a back dock for Roadrunner. However, even with the cheaper Viking dock, it was sent a bit too early, but it's still fine. Yeah, can now drop it. So it's gonna be back dock. Usually when you go for back dock, it's because you want to go for galleys. So it could be a fast food roll into galleys, or
fast castle.
You want to go for
or
FC longbows.
You're gonna exactly. I think with Vikings, it's FC longbows if you go back dock.
And Lynx is doing the same. Very back dock actually. Very
Yeah,
back.
especially because of this landlock, it might be even harder. Oh, we even respect the scout coming in and walling here. That's something not every player does. I think most people, and if they play seriously, they will always do this and just not risk anything. I think that someone like a Biscuit, like an R-Base, someone like a Megafish, they would all do this. That's
in the show match.
Yeah.
And also in TCC2, I've seen R-Base just lose dog villagers because he didn't protect them correctly. So this is not R-Base. I don't believe that. If I see someone protecting their dog villager,
I can tell you why R-Base loses his villagers. It's because he's always busy sniping his enemies. I've played him so much. R-Base is always on my villager. I did that on purpose in the show match. That is true. He did that on purpose in the show match because we are not going.
But I'm pretty sure you did that in one of your TCC2 set as well. Because I was looking out for this kind of tales exactly.
So there's one thing that I like to do with Berbers. That's one game plan I had in mind for TCC2 Northern Crossings, which you go Berbers, you go Fires, because Fires with Berbers are very efficient because they're faster, so you can't just easily kill them. And then you just go fast cast the double stable knights on land. That's something that I played around with. I think I've talked to you about that strategy too. And I think that's something that can be very, very deadly. We do see a forward villager now. Is this a forward dock or do we sneak?
Has to be. We won't have the wood for barracks. I mean for Menatams. Yeah, the barrack. Yeah. Where did the wood? Okay.
Oh, do we wait? Both have the same idea in mind. Both have the same idea in mind.
Just passing.
I mean, no, they didn't see each other. They did not see each other. But both players sending one villager. Oh, we might spot. Oh, do we spot this? Oh, this might be huge if we spot this. The scout is circling back for some reason, and no, we're turning around.
No, it's not. Oh, that's crazy.
Turning around.
This is and again, Roadrunner going for the exposed wood lines. What is this choice of wood lines? That's crazy. Oh, and this mining camp is super ugly as well. Super ugly.
I'm not quite sure what's happening. Maybe maybe a little bit of nerfs. What is this? Oh, this is genius.
It's one dock
this
against...
is such a great strategy.
Oh yeah, I mean, your Berbers against Vikings. I was wondering, like, Berbers against Viking. Do you try to go for forward dock, or it's actually forward dock? I thought it would be forward range, but it's actually dock.
It's dock. It's dock. You want to kill your opponent's fish and navy early. There is a second
look
dock.
At the vision from Roadrunner. He doesn't know where the opponent base is.
Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't even know where. Oh no, he sees this, so he should know. Maybe he's not paying attention.
Passage?
He should know. This is
he sees one tile. Yeah, one or two tiles.
And 2 tiles even, yeah. So both players...
Look at this counting.
Oh, now we do see this.
Double
when does Roadrunner react to this? He knows the scout is around. Do we see... No! Oh, there was a little bit. There was a little bit. Did we see this?
On the edge. I don't think Roadrunner noticed.
But the big thing is that Lynx has now seen that there's a double dock, so this dock might be in danger of having a reinforcement. Like, we're just walking here. What is this? Okay, now we spot it.
We spotted then.
But if we spot this, we might expect land pressure, no? If we see this.
Yeah. I mean, you're trying. You have wheelbarrow as well with Vikings. No, click it. It could be huge. The wheelbarrow could be huge here.
Okay, the quick wall attempt here.
Scout fight, but the blue scouts is already damaged, and actually the first fire from blue is not properly tasked around. Okay,
these houses that Roadrunner is putting down, these are purely for vision.
Yeah.
Or maybe he plans to wall this off in the distance. Maybe.
No, the
two
blue villager is
villagers?
gonna hide in the shadows again. No.
Okay, I don't know what's happening here. Like, there's a villager here, there's a villager here, there's a villager here.
Two villagers in the middle.
And there's a villager
Okay,
not
that's
doing
me.
anything. We are fighting on the water. Oh, this game,
Losing-
that's so much action. That's so hard to play.
Yeah. Demo. No, not one demo against one fire.
I mean, maybe he was a little bit of. I mean,
It's gonna be repaired by the veil. Let's go. The fire escapes.
and there's another.
Great play by
And
Blue.
there's outposts coming up, which I totally understand. We are going for Town
Yeah.
Watch. We are having
Yeah.
none of this.
Okay,
He's
we just
probably like,
pointed that.
am I against Maxi all of a sudden? We do see, we should be able to see the second dock with this. The galley should, oh, we have to be careful. These galleys still have to be microed. This fire ship might kill this villager. We are working away now. This is pure madness already. And the fires are actually managing to kill the fish of Roadrunner.
This is hectic. Oh yeah. Against the forward dock, it's so hard to defend the fish. However, I think so far the reaction from Roadrunner has been fine, except for look at the wood that we've piled up. We should be on triple dock. If you're going for fast feudal, oh, the demo could be great. Very nice demo here. Very important one as well.
Oh yeah.
But if you're gonna go for fast feudal galley rush with Vikings, you go for 3 docks.
Oh, we should definitely not garrison the galleys that are coming out. We have to mass if we
No,
have
no,
not to have
yeah.
anything to do here. We can't just send this out. I hope the gathering point is in the dock. It
A
is,
mill
okay.
now coming
Very
up.
well played. Mill coming up. We do need a market at some point. And
But
yeah,
we-
these two
we're losing our
villagers.
galleys. No, the galleys are dead. I mean, the KD is crazy good for the Berber so far because the galley micro has been so hard to pull off.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like we have, like in theory, we should be fine to defend this with 2 dogs versus 1 until the second one came up. We have 3 dogs here for Roadrunner, and we still lost the fish. That is not too good. Oh, which villager is going to live? The blue one is going to live. That's the
Dang, that's everything is going Lynx way at the moment.
Yeah, and this is oh, look at those. That's a little bit of
demo?
a desperation demo play. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it wasn't great. It wasn't a great one. The repairs as well on the fish, on the ship, the fire. Oh, we're killing yet another galley. But we
Yes.
cannot defend. That's why you go for forward dock against Vikings. It's so hard to defend because you don't have fires. Fires, okay. Finally, the forward villager from blue is dead. So that's a good thing for Roadrunner. But I think like the three fishing ships, and actually I would have liked to see more fishing ships for Lynx
It's crazy
behind all
to
of that.
see players
We're gonna be
on this level abuse their civilization so hard as Lynx has done.
Mm.
The from the Berber villager speed to the Berber like water navy speed toward like all of this has been playing Berbers to their best, to the best of their ability in this matchup. That is absolutely crazy. And I think Lynx, and I'm going to be super certain about this. I think Lynx is definitely one of the favorites of this tournament. I mean, it's the second game. I might be completely wrong. This player might lose 3-0 in the next set, but this right now looks like a biscuit. To me.
Yeah, the forward villager. We saw no outpost behind the base, but I don't think the villager had time to do that actually. But yeah, I don't mind the biscuits guess. Oh, we were lacking the buildings. Okay, but the buildings are gonna go up now for Lynx. And again, the resources. Well, Roadrunner won't be too far behind. Only 6 on food though. Yeah, we lost all of the fishing ships. It's also a thing from biscuits to not add enough fishing ships behind the pressure.
Yeah, he didn't do that. He did manage to put his 3 fishing ships. He's adding 2 now on the way up to Castle Age. He only had 3 for a long time, and he took shorefish for a while, but that's fine. There was a lot happening on the map. Like all of Red's dogs are burning. We are stonewalling the entrance to the opponent's base now.
And that's a great move. I love that.
That's definitely not a bad play against the Berbers. We are expecting Knights being streamed into our direction. The problem is, if Lynx wants to, he has a villager on his island already, so we could see stables on the other side.
No, he doesn't. The villager died.
No,
right.
There is a villager in Red's base building a house at the bottom right
Oh,
now.
another one came forward. A woman this time. Let's go.
Yeah, so we do. This house is just BM. Like I think Roadrunner can see this. Yeah, he's just building that house.
But he sees everything anyway.
I
But,
am still here, by the way.
Blue is right. He's protected from the water. Exactly. Look, there's one fire to guard the woman. It's great. But still no barracks for blue though. No barracks at all.
Another outpost. We are going forward with a bunch of villagers. I mean, in this case, Roadrunner has to be creative. Like, there's no way he's going to win that by playing a standard game from here. He has to get
I think you
crazy
just
with
redock.
something.
You
Yeah,
can
he
just
is
redock,
trying to
maybe
redock, which
fill
is
up.
the right approach, I think.
Yeah, he's doing that. You still have the crazy good longbows.
Yes, that's
You still
the
have
last.
the better units.
That's the last chance for him. He has to. Oh, this is so great. He's scouting the dogs. But the fact that these dogs haven't gone up yet. He had.
Yeah, no, he didn't scout it actually.
But the awareness of this player. The awareness of this player.
We did add some fishing ships, and it's gonna be longboats. I'm thinking against fires. The longboats are great against the fire. In the uptime, it's not gonna be too far behind for Roadrunner, so very good stuff here. Even idling the TC, I think, was key. You needed to go up rather than have more villages. So of course, at the moment, the economy from Lynx way better. However, still the civilization much better for Vikings to be on the water.
This is. I mean, come on, Roadrunner has to be so tilted. Like, he's building a siege workshop next to the outpost. He's like...
But Roadrunner is gonna have a castle, but here, do you want the castle here?
He's very indecisive. The castle foundation was there for a moment. What's happening?
Yes? No? Yes?
The foundation was there? Did we misclick? Now we realize...
Roadrunner is gonna be so disappointed when he sees that. I think you want a castle on the coast, like...
What's going on here? Is this some pathing? Yeah, this has to be pathing bullshit.
No. I think he was trying to build a castle, to place the castle on the little hill, but you know, sometimes it's super difficult. What is this city castle? No!
What is... Yeah, I was about to say this, like, what is this? And now we finally have discovered the redocking on top. The fishing ship earlier missed this. And I think spotting this...
You could have protected your gold and your wood line, or... Oh, dang. Yeah.
This castle does nothing. He wanted it here or here, and it somehow didn't work. And there's there's the anticipated stable. There's the
building isn't working. GG. Oh, did you see what the Roadrunner said? Building isn't working.
Something. All my foundations got cancelled. Yes, that's how it looked like right here. Like the foundation was there, then it got deleted again, and then he tried to pull.
Let me jump back in time.
This was weird.
Okay.
I'm also backtracking. I want to see what happened there because the foundation was there for a while. Or for like a second here.
Yeah, it was. I saw it as well.
Yeah, okay, the foundation's there, and then it just disappears.
But he said all foundations as well.
Yeah, because he's probably trying to place them after. When the villagers stand still, he's probably trying to place castles somewhere. No, Otter, that's not you. Don't try to fool me, I don't think. Oh yeah, did you see that? The second foundation. There was another one.
No, I didn't.
And it just disappeared again. Okay, that is...
But Roadrunner was fully cooked, I think, because he hadn't been on longbows all this time. I think it was just
there was
fully trying
such
to
a great fishing ship patrol because he wanted to spot the but he missed the dogs. Later he found it, but the awareness of Lynx to scout the top part of the map with a fishing ship at that point in the game is crazy.
Yeah, it's a great map awareness. Yeah.
Isn't working. GG. All my foundations got cancelled. Okay, I get it. I would have written that into chat with a lot more agitation. I would have been pissed beyond belief. But who would express that in chat? I would, 100%. I would complain. I think everyone would complain, probably.
Oh, this is so tough for Roadrunner, though. I mean, I still think he had a chance if the castle is better placed, like near his main gold and wood line, and then if he was already on, I don't know, maybe 5 longboats and had more producing. They do produce super fast, the longboats. You can counter the fires then. I don't know. I think Roadrunner still had a chance, but of course, like this kind of stuff, it's super tilting.
Yeah, I mean, this is tilting. Like, in this game, everything went wrong, but on the other hand, the way Lynx played this, playing around everything the Berbers do, there was a transport on the way, by the way, so...
Why? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess it's faster. We were 8 on stone.
Can we quickly visit the idea of... that Dino might be Lynx? No, he's not, right? There's no way that Lynx might be Dino. Especially frankly, from the map pics and the civilization pics.
The more and more I'm looking at it, 33 seconds of idle TC time only on the hybrid map. It was super... It was super messy. It's super hard to do.
Do we
And
think-
again, the fishing ships, we stayed on only 3 fishing ships, although we had all the time in the world
Yeah.
to have them. I'm thinking biscuits.
Yeah, I think
This
biscuits
feels
is a
like
very good
biscuits.
call for Lynx. Just looking at this, what do we think about someone who also has a? No, Gameplay wise, it might have been a little bit of Ghost Rider, but I don't think Ghost Rider would pick these maps that we've seen. I don't think Ghost Rider would ever pick Dana Kill. That doesn't make no sense.
As a Roadrunner or Ghost Rider
No,
has
no, as Lynx,
Lynx?
but I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
I don't think that's something you can. Okay, so I don't think Roadrunner is necessarily a very bad player. It's just that Lynx is super strong. Like in game 1, there was openings for Roadrunner to win.
And if we're looking at the Civ draft, I think Lynx really had the Berbers prepared for Atoll to counter the Vikings. So it also, I think it also speaks of preparation, right? And I did start the stream by saying that, in my opinion, Bisk is a very well prepared player, and he will have these kind of counter strats.
Yes, 100%. No, this Lynx to me is a super solid player with a wide range of knowledge about the game. He has very good awareness. He does think about civs, he does think of matchups, and he looks super prepared for strategies, even on his opponent's home maps. Like, Lynx screams biscuits. I'm not gonna lie. That is...
I'm just a bit confused about the Desert Void. He did go scouts into mass expos.
That's something Malians like to do. That's not something...
Well, no, mass expos, not really. Expo timing, for sure. Mass expos, again, they don't scale to imp. So, and I don't think this is something Biscuits does. Biscuits always goes for the archer, for the range units in Feudal Age into stable transition on the Castle Age. Of course, he can do something else, but like that's his base plan entering into a game usually. So like,
maybe he looked at the map. Maybe he looked at the map and he's like, "Yeah, I just want to go scouts, wall, and then Castle Age. Take it from there," because that's something I would expect a lot on these maps, especially if you haven't played it a lot. He did practice the map, or at least he was familiar with it, because he did know that he didn't have to build houses in the beginning. That's also something Lynx did. So that also.
This kind of tell, I'm always conservative about it because like. When you can have prepared the map, but just on the moment you forget. You don't have to. It happens all the time in different maps.
Lynx is never ever huggy. His like if you take a third of the APM, if you take a third of the APM, then maybe. But
it's also way too clean.
Roadrunner
like
only
the
had
idle
31. Roadrunner only had 31 here. That's not that much. Like, do we have slow players in the tournament? Like, this wasn't Huggy for sure. Like, Huggy plays water.
No.
Huggy wouldn't be that dominated on water, I think. But do we have slower players in the tournament, maybe?
May? I don't know about May.
But May would never ever pick this map. This was Roadrunner's home map.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's true.
I say slow in our bases immediately. Where's Spaz? That is true. Spaz is known for not having the.
Hey, the wild card again. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, the wild card at this point also has a lot of possible names on it.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what names are people coming up with. I've heard Spaz a lot. I've heard Crossbow a lot. Jeremy's Crossbow.
Yeah, for sure.
Your name is in the mix. My name's in the mix. Okay.
So I want to point out, like, Roadrunner also picked Franks at the very last pick. Who would pick Franks?
Dino likes Franks, no? Does Dino like Franks? Maybe that's a misconception of mine.
Yeah, I think he would. But on which map though?
Okay, Otter has the wildest theory ever. TDI had to drop out, so we replaced him with TDI and called it wildcard. That would be the wildest shit ever.
But I can tell you, TDI wasn't playing in those games. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think we would have known.
I would be super surprised.
I'm still on Dino or Ghost Rider for Roadrunner for now. But yeah, let's see.
But to be fair, I mean, no, I don't think Dino for Roadrunner because I'm pretty sure Dino. I don't think he would pick Vikings here, and even if he would reach Feudal Age with the 3 docks. Here we only had
Maybe.
one dock. I
haven't seen him play that much water besides from him Christmas Cup. Anyway, we are jumping into game 3. The question is, do we go for the last home map of Roadrunner, or might we actually be more comfortable on something that the Lynx picked? What civilizations do we expect for Bedouins? Do we have good civilizations here? I mean, Vietnamese is always good.
I was kind of expecting Berbers for
Berbers
Lynx.
are already played.
But they're already out then.
Yeah. Maybe Georgians.
So,
Georgians
I mean, Jordans is very fine.
Oh, we haven't seen Persians for both players, by the way. Persians are still out for
that
both.
is true.
But I think Persians is for Desert Paradise, no? I don't think...
Oh, by the way, Persians, so... Like, first pick Persians on those maps?
Yeah.
I mean, on Bedouins, they can be very strong. Atoll, they can be strong as well, but... I don't know, as first pick, I think...
I mean, for Persians or Vietnamese for Roadrunner, I would say. Because we do need a Civ for Desert Paradise, which would be like the leftover then, the one we don't play now. And I think Lynx has a lot of great civilizations still left to play. Like Georgians is good on Bedouins, I think
it's gonna be Jordans.
I don't know what Bengalis are doing. Maybe the Bengalis is for some kind of FC Dana stuff, I don't know. So, first CC is coming up for Lynx in the blue, choosing to stick with the blue again. Second TC coming up to the left, that's fairly close, I would say.
Could be on the stone as well.
On the stone
so
for
Rattan
Vietnamese. Rattan Archers might be very well possible here, yes.
What is this house for Roadrunner? No, this is too early. First you send your villager to finish building the TC faster, and then you still have the time to build one house. Dang, that's a loss of time. Well, same for Lynx.
I mean, it's a small thing. Maybe they are... Like, Bedouins has so many versions floating around in the Age of Empires tournament community. Maybe they're just used to this on Bedouins. Like, I don't know. I don't think this makes or breaks the game for anyone here.
No, it doesn't. But it's just weird.
These 3 sheep in the middle, is there any boars that people might be contesting? I mean, this one obviously belongs to Roadrunner to the left. He has one right underneath his TC.
Depending on scouting though.
Yeah, if we spot the boar that is between both players and blue does not get this boar, he might be in trouble because there's not many other boars on the map. There's no other boar in sight actually.
Yeah, exactly. I was looking at them. No, in the north. In sight, no, yeah. But in the... Oh no, there are still a few boars. Okay, I thought there was no boar, except for this one.
Well, then blue has to spot this boar, and I think he just did. No, he turned around one tile before. Oh, this is crazy.
Why is he scouting the wood line though?
Where's Roadrunner
the outside
going?
Wood line with the sheep.
Okay,
wait,
he is getting those sheep.
No,
snacking them away from...
sheepies.
This is disaster for Lynx.
It's not disastrous. I mean, it's a shellfish map.
Oh yeah, it's a shellfish map, but still...
You will still have a meal on the other pond next of your...
Yeah, I always forget how much shellfish there is. That is true. Like on normal nomad maps, those boar things and sheep things would be huge, but I guess here you can kind of compensate for that.
And the big difference between the two civilizations is obviously that the Roadrunner already knows where the opponent's TC is.
That's Vietnamese, yeah.
Vietnamese bonus. And thus can already plan his strategy for the next steps.
Oh,
whereas
Lynx, speaking about scouting, we might know what's going on.
This is very important.
And now we know that we are fairly close. So do we still commit to the Rattan Archer idea?
I think so. You can really do... I mean, if you're thinking about it, Georgians against Vietnamese wanna use their Rattan Archers because ranged units, the Georgians in late game will lack the last armor on the skirmishes, and also like the Rattan will have the mobility to actually counteract the mobility from the cavalry of Georgians. Yes. So I think Rattan Archers is the unit you wanna go for still.
That's true.
And I mean, even placing down a castle, actually, like if Roadrunner places a castle between his house and the gold, he will have gold, a bit of berries, a bit of shellfish, a bit of woodline protected. It would be great as well.
What I like, both players seem to know how important the sheep scouting is. Like, you see little dots roaming all across the map, so both players doing a very good job at this. We are expanding toward a little bit forward, and one thing, if you plan to go Rattan Archers, with a stone like this, there's there's no other idea that you could possibly have, right?
Yeah.
Unless your opponent's TC is right next to yours, like over here or something. But the thing is, if you start going to stone, even if and try to play FC, even if there's early pressure coming, since you're already on stone, you can try to play some sort of tower defense and can adapt very easily. Yeah. So I think you're 100% right, Roadrunner. I like these two houses, walling towards the TC, kind of securing this side of the map. Very smart play by him.
Talking about the map and walling in, look at the minerals for Lynx. Actually, like this stone and gold in the south corner for Lynx, crucial. He has to protect them because otherwise the other minerals are super far away from him, which is not really the case for Roadrunner. I mean, it's closer for Roadrunner.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he could wall this off pretty easily, and then the only way entrance towards his base would like kind of be towards the front. Yeah, I can see that being very comfortable. That is true. Especially like you also secure the deer, the gold, possible TC spots back here. Yeah, I would agree. Both players having now expanded towards more shorefish, and let's see what the scouting looks like. Lynx has scouted a lot, probably Roadrunner even more. That's crazy.
Yeah, the scouting from Roadrunner is crazy. I hope he's gonna bring back those shippies at some point, because even though there's a lot of shorefish, sheep are always valuable.
And this boar still lives. This boar might even survive the entire game.
I mean, boars are not. It's in the dark. There's one blind spot for Lynx.
Both haven't seen them. Lynx is dropping a barracks though, so he
is gonna go for scouts, I think, but might be very fast archers trying to catch your opponent off guard. We're already going for loom, but with 2 villagers queued behind for Roadrunner, so
yes.
I think
so this is maybe for.
But look at the gold.
I don't know what this is for.
An FC. It's looking like an FC.
This is definitely looking like an FC, but why do we add... Oh yeah, because maybe these 2 villas are too exposed. Maybe he doesn't like this. Maybe that's just a precaution play. Yeah. I mean...
And I would like to see a tower.
I mean, we're still fairly close. If we can get some scouts here and control this area of the map, especially this mill, this gold, we don't have a barracks up for Roadrunner, and if we go FC, that barracks might never come up. Then we might be able to control this.
Sorry, you're saying scouts, but I'm saying archers. Oh, we're not on gold though. Although with the mule card, we could have a very neat mule card between the gold and the.
Wait, we are. Oh, that's very smart. No, that shit.
He
was teasing. He was teasing for a second. But the thing is, we are Georgians. We are Georgians, right? So the stable does feel better for our civilization. So with the regenerating
scouts.
This is a great outpost.
Your opponent to get onto ratans. Yeah, great outpost as well. That's true. And barracks gonna go up.
Spear, so we know there's a barracks up, which should indicate feudal pressure. As the latest now we should know.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the uptime anyway, so
that's true. That is true.
However, I mean, look at the resources for Roadrunner. It looks like Roadrunner was trying to go for kind of a mixed build, somewhat in between of a fast castle and fast feudal. And with the barracks up, we will have the wood, but then to have all this wood, we didn't have enough villages on food.
And now we know about the stable. Yeah, and I think we abandoned this because we realized that our opponent also went fast feudal age, and we are not defending with towers, even though there's one villager on stone. We are defending with nothing at this point. You just admitted that you're Lynx. Look at what he's doing. He's walling all the way to the left. He's walling in all these beautiful resources.
Dang. I mean, a smart player, I think. Right?
Smart player, yeah. And casting yourself, calling yourself smart. Yeah, I see. These scouts are still a threat, but Roadrunner realizing this, defending with a spear out here, which is very nice. That's of course the necessary step that you have to take. We are going for double with X with Vietnamese. It's cheaper, so that is risky. Deleting the deleting the palisades to build the tower with 2 villas.
I think it's fine, but 4 scouts on the field at the moment. I don't think we spotted the tower, but I guess we won't try anyway for Lynx. Another good poke at the scouts. So Georgian scouts, but they do regenerate
honestly,
slowly.
I think we should unite these scouts and trying to single out the spears, because if we kill the spear without losing a scout, the Georgian scouts in theory would regenerate all the way back.
No, because we already have the range down, so we wanted to go for scouts into archers or skirmishers. So
Oh, they're gonna
you
deal
want to
with this.
preserve your scout numbers and wait for the archers to snipe the spears instead. But then we're gonna find the tower. I'm not sure about the archery range transition here for Georgians. We said it against Vietnamese as Georgians, you don't really want to go for range anyway, long term. And with this tower and this good wall in the south, I think Roadrunner is mostly protected except at the mill.
I agree with almost everything you said. The thing is, if a couple of range units in Feudal Age deal with the spears, this range can be used for a Cav Archer transition for the Georgians. That's not that uncommon.
Archers against Ratans though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this isn't Ratans. Look at this. If you look at this, this doesn't look like...
Not yet. I mean, not FC Ratans, but at some point the opponent could get onto Ratans. However, it's important to point out that once again the macro from Roadrunner is significantly worse, and it's floating a lot of wood. It's not the first time.
Is this walled? Oh, we just now deleted this. Why did we delete this? I
No.
thought we were fairly safe. That's kind of weird.
I mean, there was an archer here, but we could have waited for...
Oh, that's it! No! Oh, I thought he was trapping.
Oh, playing with our nerves! He's a Roadrunner! He's really running! Beep beep, come on!
Okay, then there's one...
He's actually fighting the scums!
If Roadrunner...
It's an archer villagers composition to fight off the archer skirmishes. Let's go, it's working!
Okay, if Roadrunner loses this set, or this game therefore, I would be sad because I wanted to see Roadrunner versus Coyote in later stages or in the final. That's the matchup that I wanted.
Want that.
But unfortunately right now it's pretty tough. We do see a lot of Georgian scouts on the map. We still have to find a solution for that. Economy-wise, both players are still okay, but we see Roadrunner floating a lot of wood again.
Yeah, a lot again. It's not the first time at all.
The market is nice to balance things out. We are diving, and the spears have to go down quickly, otherwise these scouts will not have the best time. Pulling away in time, fletching is now coming in too. Just gonna...
Fletching is gonna be great for Lynx now. And actually, like, we're floating a lot of wood, but like we have to place down a lot of farms, which on this map sets you behind by quite a bit.
That's not great. Lynx is doing what you wanna do, and he's just milling all the shorefish he can find. We do have a fight. We are jumping. We are losing some archers, which is always great.
Just before the fletching was in, but it's in now for Roadrunner, so it should be better trades now. And yeah, I think I come back to my first suggestion, going for FC Ratans, because look at what the Feudal Age gave us. You played into the Georgian game. I think you could have squeezed in a fast castle. I mean, it's super greedy, but I think it could have worked still.
Oh, I think Lynx is waiting. He is waiting until he has the proper army to dive. Yes, this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous.
It's a great move to be patient enough to mass the army before sending them in one by one. Could be Ghostwriter.
Lynx is about to click up. He has way more, not way more army, but more expensive army, and he's about to click up to cast.
Yeah, with all the shorefish. Look at the shorefish.
Yeah, of course, the shorefish is the only reason why he's able to click up so fast.
Whereas Roadrunner has been denied of shorefish and Roadrunner has needed to buy 2 additional towers on top of the 100 gold.
That is rough.
Super expensive. I mean, he does have a stone under his TC, but still.
He's not that far behind. He's now going for the cheaper and faster wheelbarrow for the Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And we should be able to click. With the market, we can click right now. What are we waiting for?
He's doing that.
Yeah, no, okay.
Even the stone or the wood? Buy food? Here we go.
Yeah, this is... This tower...
He forgot to click up!
Did he? Oh yeah, okay. I mean, probably because he was distracted. This is... Do we have forging? No, this might be... We might consider forging here, or maybe armor. Oh, we have to be careful with these scouts. These scouts have to move back.
Yeah, they have to run away.
But all the spears go down! The spears go down! The scouts and scrums now have free reign over everything!
Only 4 on stone as well. So, Roadrunner has to decide what he's gonna go for in Castle Age. Second range, I do like that. I think you stick to crossbows.
I mean, you have a mass already, you have 7, so you might just mass them now. I mean, one good way to come back might be crossbow and siege, maybe, if you're relatively close to your opponent.
But the opponent will have fortified churches. They are so good at
defending. Yeah, that's kind of true.
Georgians are, I mean, churches are kind of
So
crazy.
we're going to see a TC, we are going to see Lightcav, and maybe a lead skirm bot cam. That's what I'm going to expect now for Lynx. Let's see what he's doing.
We are floating so many resources, but yeah, TC on...
yeah, just
I would have an
spend
expression
them.
to the east.
So I
for
want to see
Lynx
Lightcav,
in
I
this
want to see
office.
E-skirm, I want to see botking, I want to see TC. TC, check. Lightcav, check. And forward church for the relic and a little bit of further protection towards the front. I love it.
I mean, it's a Georgian church. It's still 200 wood. Don't you want it to boost your economy? Like, I think between the stone and the gold, that would have been great on the TC.
I don't know, but I think this with the Siege Workshop is a very strong position together.
It will be hard for Roadrunner. And actually, I think I'm gonna go back to what I said before and say maybe a castle here would have been key. Like, if you put a castle here, you actually delay or even deny this push. But we're still 4 on stone. We have a bit of stone already in the bank.
Okay, there's some piece of knowledge that I realize I'm missing. Can you garrison skirms in the churches? Or
I
crossbows?
think so.
Or is it only villagers?
So. No, you can garrison monks and villagers at least, and I would guess.
Oh, then that's
no?
a super strong
Only
position. You can
and
just
monks?
use those. You can just always use those skirms in order to.
Chat is saying only vills and monks. Okay, I didn't
only
know
vills
that.
and monks. Okay, alright.
Good stuff.
Yes, we are finding the value. We did circle around the entire map because we knew that we have the mobility. We knew that there was vills. These vills are all going to die.
Look at this TC in the north.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? You kind of have to expand here.
But the tower is going down, or should the villagers are gonna escape?
There is a mangonel. The Lightcav are coming, and these Lightcav could dive this tower easily.
They
have +2 armor.
Yeah, they could go into the wood line.
Yes.
But we're just preserving. Really playing like very carefully with his army, his Lynx.
Oh, we're losing a mangonel.
Okay, maybe he's not. Oh, 3! Look at that! 3 spears chasing down the skirm. Okay, no, one spear is focusing the Lightcav now.
So I really like the Lightcav play. I think it's super underrated. I think it's a very good, especially on white maps like this, where mobility counts for so much.
And
really
when
like
you
it.
have so much food, right?
Yes, exactly. I mean, what are the necessary steps for Roadrunner? I mean, he's messing up on stone, maybe just dropping a castle in the middle, like Desperation Castle might be the play, I'm not quite sure.
Look at these farms from Lynx. I mean, before the 6 farms already built.
I mean...
they're not close to the upper TC.
I mean, right now, if the shorefish in proximity to your main base is gone, I don't mind the farms too much. You don't want to risk anything by sneaking villagers out now, I don't think so. Oh, Mangonel micro, let's see. This Micronel moving away. We already have the first relic, going to look for the second. These Lightcav are not strong enough to engage the crossbows. These should always just look for maybe, these Lightcav, we should heal them up. We should go for 1 or 2 monks to just completely heal them up.
Yeah. Where's the monk, by the way?
And
you're gonna go and grab a relic, of course.
Yes, here. I mean, sometimes Lynx, I'm not saying Lynx has some shades of R-base in a lot of these games. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, I do agree.
Even
already Hospital are on the Shorefish map. I mean, you do have quite a bit of farms now.
I know how R-base plays this map, and I know he likes Georgians, and he loves his relics and TCs, so...
Yeah.
What is this DC? That, whatever.
Well, it's a fine TC.
That was a little bit of a weird... I mean, okay, this castle is everything Roadrunner has.
I mean, the economy is way better for the Georgians at the moment, although no will borrow still. And actually, it might... No, okay, Lynx might not be Biscuits because Biscuits would get Boso, I think.
I would think that about many people, honestly.
No, but Biscuits is very careful about that. I mean, I often skip Boso for a long time, but
the
he never
Mangonel
does.
is about to get sniped. The army
Oh,
is out
dang,
of position.
no, the 2 armies, no, left alone. Dang, that's a crazy good snipe for Roadrunner. Lynx was trying to find a new angle. But without the
one
stone
thing,
walls on the sides, very well done by Roadrunner. Sorry, by Lynx.
that's great.
So Roadrunner is not gonna find anything here.
Okay, so long term, this keeps Lynx in this like bottom of the map, in this little corner. So we still have to long term find a way to expand or just straight up kill. The castle makes this harder, but he is always circling back with the light calf. If the light calf find the right spots, like a woodline or something,
yeah,
we could still have
and Roadrunner doesn't react on time. However, we are getting onto Rattan numbers, and again,
the quick walls, the quick walls on the woodline. That's exactly what I was talking about. The quick walls are there. Nice, very good.
It could actually get. Well, the Rattans. But yeah, the Rattans could be... oh no, this TC is too forward for Roadrunner. It might be under pressure at some point.
But that's the thing about this map. Like, you always see people TC all over the map. Like, if you're behind, just TC here, TC there.
But towards the back, right? Here it's too close to the opponent, is my point.
Yeah. I mean, again, I still see a space issue long term for Lynx.
Big mass of expose for Roadrunner could be hard to deal with for Lynx. Like we have a castle, we'll get free conscription upon hitting Imperial Age. So now if Roadrunner actually goes for fast imp, I think even idling the TCs right now could be worth it. And again, we're floating a shit ton of food.
Oh, we have to. The TC just went up. The notification should be there. Okay, it's there. Another TC is Roadrunner actually Arbase. What is happening?
Roadrunner doesn't like my idea of fast imp. This is not me, guys.
The thing is, Roadrunner has a very healthy army. That's not a bad army, but we haven't found any value with these crossbows. Zero.
But it's gonna scale very well, way better than those skirmishes. And those skirmishes, they are actually costing quite a bit of food, which is again gonna delay Lynx to Imperial. So again, Roadrunner, just go for imp.
I mean, he is spending a lot of food still on handcard and stuff. I mean, he's Vietnamese, so I get why he would be tempted to do so. We don't have Bo5, by the way. As Vietnamese, that's also not the greatest thing. I mean, we do have enough wood, that's not a problem. Yeah. This is... What's the plan here? It kind of seems like Roadrunner doesn't really have a plan on what to do.
Ballistics, like University for Ballistics for Roadrunner. It's gonna find value, but please click for Imperial Age faster.
Okay, there's one problem. Like, okay, what single thing in the game does handcard and wheelbarrow apply best to? Yeah, that's farms. We have 4. So
farms. I don't know how much it affects the shellfish though.
Not that. No. For farms, it's most efficient because of all the walking time. Because they have to carry food from the one place to the next.
Sometimes you can. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, look at the.
I mean, it boosts your economy definitely, yes, but.
The western TC of Roadrunner, for instance, the villages are quite far away.
Okay, what I want Roadrunner to do is pull like 20 villages of wood and put them on shorefish so we can click.
Yeah, no. The wood floating has been the main issue with Roadrunner in this set, in the entire set, for sure.
Some of the light cap going down, we are going for the tower. I mean, at this point, you can almost go guard tower.
No, the mangonel! Okay, poor Dane, the mangonel just avoided the shot.
Great shots on the skirms now.
We don't have the second armor for Roadrunner. We are hiding. We're gonna click up to Imperial Age.
That is a great call. That is a great call, and I think that's the way for him to.
Against the forward castle again, just like in game one. In game one, Lynx took the risk of going for forward castle, but this time the risk is actually real because Roadrunner is gonna.
Oh, the mangonel again! No, it's once again out of position. We do have ballistics, so we get a couple of more light casts. There is a mangonel, there is skirms, we have to be careful.
No, keep running away. Okay.
We do realize in time. Oh, this is still a very rough fight. Splitting away.
Don't fight that. No, don't fight. Oh, okay, it was fine in the end. The skirms have +2/+2. But
Lynx is the first one to click up.
The first one. No.
How is he the first one to click up?
And his Georgians is gonna be able to repair forever his castle.
Yeah, because it's cheaper to repair. The only advantage...
No masonry castle.
Roadrunner should be clicking imp any second soon, but...
He should, but he...
Oh, masonry, that's... Oh, that's great. No, architect. Is this architecture or masonry? I'm always confused the two. It's masonry. Okay. Yeah. That's the perfect spot. Realizing that you're going to have a very decisive castle standoff, preparing this tech ahead of time. And I think Vietnamese castles are one of the worst castles in the game in Imperial Age, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't think they even get masonry, so this castle standoff will be very rough.
Just better than the Aztecs, who do not even have holdings.
Oh, that is...
No masonry, no holdings. Okay. The
Oh,
Aztec
that's
castles
unfortunate.
are
Roadrunner did look to
good
be in a very good
raids.
position.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we really needed a fast team timing.
Yeah, he just
But
it
it's so
took too
hard to
long.
read
It
that.
took too long for him to sort out his economy. That's the main issue he had in this game.
I mean, I think you idle the GC in those times.
Oh, these
But that
villagers
means that he
about to go
didn't
down too.
recognize how big of a win condition it was.
Yeah.
And now Castle v Castle, with a way better economy behind that, Lynx should be in a way better position.
Oh,
Even
my
though you're
scoreboard
gonna get
says
more
sudden
damage.
death round of. Well, yeah. Okay, we are going to. I'm going to fix that after this, of course. Yeah, it's the
Okay,
first stream of the tournament.
range.
There's always going
Okay,
to be some hiccups.
we're sticking to Pros 1. We're getting Boso and Heavy Plow. Good stuff. Did we get... Okay, no, the gold mining upgrade, but not the stone, which is fine.
Healing up the skirms, I don't mind that too much. Never mind, we are rejecting. Okay, both players
35
similar
skirmishes,
in
oh my
timing.
god.
Yeah, that's very unusual for Georgians, but we are against the crossbow mass still, so it does make sense. And it's not like mobility matters in what's happening here now, so Magnet
Again, it tells how much how important it was for Roadrunner to get
still,
ahead to Imperial Age.
usually I would say the one thing that Vietnamese have over Georgians is bombard cannons, but the thing is we don't, like, we have 15 on food. We have, look at all this wood that's floating here, like we can't afford. Yeah, chemistry is the right move and bombard cannons is the right idea here.
But it's gonna come in too late.
Yeah, it's gonna come in too late, I think, I'm afraid, yes.
I think it's looking dire, but again, this is also like a masonry Georgian castle, super cheap to repair. And we were the first to Castle Age, although the Vietnamese do have conscription and the Georgian not yet. So
I mean, conscription coming in immediately upon hitting Imperial Age for the Vietnamese, that is true. That's a bonus that's very, very underrated.
I love
and yeah, 2 traps for both, but the problem is, as you mentioned, that's still the Vietnamese castle. Bombard cannons will be out on, at least on the way of creation in 30 seconds. And now Lynx
the seed workshop as well.
Now Lynx is doing the right steps behind. Now he's finally expanding as all the attention is here.
Yeah, that's very good.
And the raiding, killing the reinforcements. ARP, not even ARP is in for Roadrunner, which is the next thing. Castle going down, and I think Roadrunner is realizing that Lynx is a little bit too strong for him, maybe.
Yeah, this is looking tough. For sure.
GG is called the first winner of this set. Lynx once again with a very high APM.
And again a 3-0.
That is a 3-0.
Similar to what happened in HIC, if I remember correctly, right? There was quite a bit of 3-0
in the first few sets. There was quite a few 3-0s, yes. Yeah. And the thing is that, I mean, the elo disparity, because I invited people very early, has grown a lot. Like, some fell back down from 16 to 1400, some went from 16 or 1700 to like 17 to 1800. So the disparity is big.
It's only low though, like
but
the ladder.
The thing is, I don't think we saw a 14 versus 8, like 14 versus. I mean, I think Lynx is definitely one of the top like 4 or 5, definitely. Yeah, but I don't think, even though there's a 3-0 on the scoreboard, I don't think that Roadrunner is one of the weaker players. Roadrunner looked solid. He had solid ideas, solid gameplay. Lynx just was a little bit sharper in every way.
Like the first game and the last game went to Imperial Age, and the second game, I mean, I think he was still winning. He got the unfortunate building foundation stuff.
Yeah.
And so like in all 3 games, it was pretty close.
He might just have been very unlucky with his round 1 opponent.
You're gonna be seeing this one a lot of times. I think, like.
Of course, because I learned from last time, you know.
Yeah.
Like in the first Hidden Christmas Cup, I was like, yeah, Dino is going to be out round 1 for sure, and then I'm like, what the fuck, where is he? And then the second reveal video comes around, where is he? And then.
Dang, you had to wait all the way until the final.
And then when you got revealed as Fairy Lights, I was like, no way. Because that's when it kind of sank and oh Jesus, what's happening? Yeah. But this was a very promising first set, and I think both players with a very good showing. Lynx just better overall and
very clean. I mean, very clean on the macro as well. I mean, has to be commended as well. The macro balance was very good. The idle TC time very low, very annoying, and the strats as well. Every time I think he went for the right moves.
Yeah, 100%.
Overall.
I completely agree.
And the bubble strat as well to counter Vikings. I'm feeling that it was a counter strat prepared. Great stuff. I'm loving it.
Okay, so after this, if you would had to nail an identity onto both. Yeah, of course this question's coming. This question's gonna be coming a lot. So if you had to pin one identity on both of these players, let's go quickly back to the draft again for others to see too.
So firstly, I'm gonna go over like there are two remaining maps that we won't see. However, they had drafted some sieves for those maps, so we do have also a bit of information regarding that. So for Lynx, we had Bengalis, Persians, and Portuguese remaining for Desert Paradise and Danakil.
Yeah.
Bengalis for Danakil, or maybe Portuguese, FC Organ, this kind of stuff. Whereas for Roadrunner, it was still Persians. First pick for both, and we didn't see Persians in this set, so interesting.
Yeah.
And Ethiopians. And
that's actually pretty big. Like both first picked and nobody played them. Actually, that is wild.
I think we were about to have a Persian mirror.
A Persian mirror on Desert Paradise. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so if I had to call, I would go Biscuits for Lynx. Shades of Arbase, but Arbase, I don't feel like Arbase has a 70 APM. I don't think.
Pride is telling you to check DMs.
I did already. We already talked things over. And Roadrunner, I would either say. The thing is, there was a little bit of quick walling and quick gating and split. I mean, splitting is not hard to do versus Mangonauts. That's something. I would still go either Dino or Ghost Rider on this. On Roadrunner. One of the two, if I had to guess right now. But
so the thing is, I do agree with you. So for Lynx, I think Biscuits is feels right. I do agree with that, and I won't expand any more on that. I mean, I think we've pointed out enough hints so far. But for Roadrunner, well, firstly, very sad. We won't have a Roadrunner versus Coyote matchup.
Oh, I'm super sad about that. Yeah,
we can already mourn the first big loss of this tourney.
Yes.
But then, so Ghostwriter or Dino, actually, I got vibes from both players. I mean, draft wise, very Ghostwriter, very Ghostwriter. But also like the some moves felt like Dino, but I still don't think it's Dino because again. Vikings, you pick Vikings on Atoll, you go for fast feudal Gallis, so this is Dino so far. Although I don't think he would pick Vikings, but sure.
Yes.
But he would have had already 3 dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna change to
and
the player.
There was only one.
I'm gonna change to the player list for the rest of the
I don't think
stream.
Dino would have picked Bedouins.
Yes, I'm gonna change to the player scene, so people can look at that, so they might have a little bit more information. Because I think you quickly you're very biased very quickly towards the players you know, but there are more players than those that we have talked about. There might someone like a blue player maybe for Roadrunner, who knows? Like there might be, I don't know blue player that well, so that's my issue. So blue player is someone who apparently has very versatile strategy too, and is not a bad player. He's a very solid.
Think he would pick Atoll or Bedouins, right? I think he would pick Canyon Lakes or Immersion.
And look, he does have Persians and Khmer as civilizations.
Yeah, no, I mean, on that I do agree.
Yes.
The Civs do feel a bit blue player, but the map's not really. But again, I don't know blue enough neither.
Do you know him? Yeah, but that's the thing. Like that's one of the players I haven't seen much, but from the descriptions and the civs that are on the board, that might have also been a blue player, maybe. So and the problem is the people that get eliminated in the first round, we only have that information.
Exactly.
And every other information will be by exclusion. Because we spot some other player somewhere else. Maybe tomorrow or in the next set we're going to have this is Dino or this is Ghost Rider. And that's the only information we're going to have. We're going to have information about other players and what we've just seen. There won't be any more information. And that's kind of sad for many. But But yeah, that's
Perkins is dropping a very important piece of information. I think
would go
Blue
Ato?
would go for Ato.
Oh, maybe we.
But would he go for quick rolls?
That's the thing. I don't know Blue that well, and that's exactly the
Yeah, the
problem
quick
with.
rolls, like the quick rolls are the main things. Like
And Dino does those quick
Bodhi.
rolls all the time.
Yeah, I mean he's trying some stuff, but on the ladder as well. Like Dino in tournaments, he's very different from what we're seeing on his stream as well. So we always have to be careful about that.